Today, we're diving into how we collect, analyze, and interpret data. These steps are the backbone of making sense of information, turning raw numbers into insights that drive decisions. We'll explore each part, showing how they connect and why they matter in any data-driven project. Let's get started. Data is basically a collection of facts, observations, or statistics. In medical research, it's any standardized information gathered from patients, clinical trials, or entire populations. This data is crucial. It's what we use to test ideas, evaluate treatments, and ultimately improve public health. One key type is quantitative data, which is numerical. It tells us how much or how many. Continuous data, a subtype, can take any value within a range, including decimals, like blood pressure, glucose levels, or body temperature. Let's start by looking at discrete data. This kind of data is made up of whole numbers, things you can count, but not break into fractions. Think about the number of pregnancies a patient has had, or how many times someone visited the hospital. Even counting white blood cells on a slide fits here. Now, qualitative data, or categorical data, is different. It's about qualities or characteristics that don't have numbers. Instead, we sort information into categories. For example, blood type or eye color. These categories don't have a ranking, they're just labels. Let's talk about two important types of data we often work with in healthcare and research. First, there's ordinal data. These are categories with a clear, natural order, like cancer stages or pain levels. But the tricky part is, the exact difference between each step isn't measurable or equal. Then we have binary data, a special kind of nominal data with just two possible outcomes. Think alive or dead, positive or negative, smoker or non-smoker. These distinctions help us organize and interpret information clearly. A brief transitional moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which we'll explore in more depth. A brief transitional moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which we'll explore in more depth. A brief transitional moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which we'll explore in more depth. A brief transitional moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which we'll explore in more depth. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this journey insightful and inspiring. Remember, every idea we explore has the power to make a difference. Let's take what we've learned and put it into action. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing forward. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.